Dreamworld is a magical place that exists parallel to our own world. It is a realm where dreams come alive and imagination has no limits. The skies are painted with hues of purple and gold, and the landscape is a patchwork of wonders. In Dreamworld, fairies dance in the meadows and unicorns gallop across rainbow bridges. This enchanted land is ruled by the dreamers, beings who keep the balance and harmony of dreams. However, Dreamworld is not without its challenges. An evil force known as the Shadow threatens to engulf the realm in darkness. The dreamers have been fighting this menace for ages, but they are growing weary. One day, the fate of Dreamworld changes forever when a young girl from the human world stumbles upon a hidden portal. Her name is Mary, and her journey into Dreamworld is about to begin. Mary's arrival brings a new hope to the dreamers. She is unaware of the adventures that await her, but she is destined to play a crucial role in saving Dreamworld from the evil Shadow. It was a bright, moonlit night when Mary discovered the portal. She was in her garden, playing under the stars, when she noticed a faint glow coming from behind the old oak tree. Curious, she walked closer and found a shimmering door of light. It seemed to be calling out to her. Without hesitation, Mary stepped through the portal. She felt a rush of wind and a cascade of colors enveloping her. When she opened her eyes, she found herself standing in a place unlike any she had ever seen. She was in Dreamworld. The air was filled with the scent of blooming flowers, and the sky was a canvas of twilight colors. Mary looked around in awe, taking in the beauty of this magical realm. She knew she was not in her garden anymore. As Mary wandered through Dreamworld, she marveled at the fantastical creatures and landscapes. She felt a sense of wonder and excitement, eager to explore this new world. Little did she know her presence had already been noticed by the dreamers. Mary's journey through Dreamworld led her to a grand castle made of crystal. As she approached the gates, she was greeted by a group of beings who seemed to glow with an inner light. They introduced themselves as the Dreamers, guardians of Dreamworld. The leader of the Dreamers, a wise old being named Lumina, welcomed Mary with a warm smile. Lumina explained the plight of Dreamworld and the threat posed by the evil Shadow. The dreamers had been searching for someone from the human world who could help them, and they believed Mary was the one. Mary listened intently as Lumina described the mission. The Shadow was growing stronger, spreading fear and darkness. The only way to defeat it was to embark on a quest to gather the 3 Amulets of Light, hidden in different parts of Dreamworld. These amulets held the power to restore balance and banish the Shadow. Though the task seemed daunting, Mary felt a surge of determination. She agreed to help the dreamers, knowing that the fate of this beautiful realm rested in her hands. With a map in hand and the dreamers by her side, Mary set out on her magical adventure. The first destination on Mary's quest was the Rainbow Mountains. These mountains were known for their vibrant colors and breathtaking beauty. Each peak shimmered with its own hue, creating a stunning tapestry of light and color. However, the path to the Amulet of Light was not easy. As Mary and the dreamers climbed higher, they encountered numerous challenges. The air grew thin, and the terrain became steep and rocky. But Mary's determination never wavered. She knew that the Amulet of Light was crucial to their mission. At one point, they faced a treacherous chasm. The only way across was a narrow bridge made of rainbow light. Mary took a deep breath and stepped onto the bridge, feeling the light beneath her feet. She moved slowly and carefully, each step bringing her closer to their goal. After what seemed like an eternity, they reached the summit of the highest peak. There, nestled in a bed of sparkling crystals, was the first Amulet of Light. Mary grasped it with joy, feeling its warmth and power. The first part of their quest was complete, but many more challenges awaited. Section 5. The Enchanted Forest of Visions. With the first Amulet of Light safely in their possession, Mary and the dreamers set their sights on the next destination, the Forest of Visions. This forest was a place of enchantment where every tree and flower seemed to whisper secrets. It was said that the forest could show glimpses of the future. As they entered the forest, Mary felt a sense of wonder and curiosity. The trees towered above them, their branches forming a canopy of shimmering leaves. The air was filled with the sound of rustling leaves and distant melodies. It was a place of both beauty and mystery. The path through the forest was winding and ever-changing. At times Mary saw visions of her own life and the people she loved. These visions were both comforting and distracting. She had to remind herself of the mission and stay focused on finding the second Amulet of Light. Deep within the forest, they encountered a wise old owl named Orin. Orin guided them to a hidden grove where the second Amulet of Light was kept. The amulet rested on a pedestal, surrounded by a circle of ancient runes. Mary carefully took the amulet, feeling its power resonate with her. They were now 2/3 of the way to their goal. Section 6. Crossing the Sea of Dreams. The final leg of their journey took Mary and the dreamers to the Sea of Dreams. This vast, shimmering sea was unlike any other. Its waters sparkled with 1,000 colours, reflecting the dreams of all who gazed upon it. The Sea of Dreams was a place of wonder, but it was also filled with hidden dangers. Mary and the dreamers set sail on a small but sturdy boat. As they navigated the sea, they encountered waves that seemed to be made of light. These waves were mesmerizing, but they could easily lead them astray. Mary had to steer the boat with care, guided by the stars above. Their journey across the Sea of Dreams was filled with challenges. They faced storms of swirling colours and encountered creatures of the deep. But with each obstacle, Mary's resolve grew stronger. She knew that the final Amulet of Light was within their reach. At last, they reached the centre of the sea, where an island of crystal floated. On this island, the third Amulet of Light awaited them. Mary took the amulet, feeling its power complete the set. With all 3 Amulets of Light, they were ready to face the shadow and save Dreamworld. Section 7. The confrontation with the shadow. With the 3 Amulets of Light in their possession, Mary and the dreamers prepared for the final confrontation with the shadow. The shadow's lair was a dark and foreboding place, hidden deep within the heart of Dreamworld. It was a place where fear and despair reigned. As they approached the lair, a chilling wind swept through the air. The landscape around them grew dark and twisted, reflecting the influence of the shadow. Mary felt a sense of dread, but she also felt the strength of the Amulets of Light. She knew they had the power to overcome this darkness. Inside the lair, the shadow awaited them. It was a formless entity, shifting and swirling with an aura of malevolence. The air was thick with tension as Mary and the dreamers stood their ground. The shadow mocked them, trying to sow doubt and fear in their hearts. But Mary did not waver. She held up the Amulets of Light. Their combined power shining brightly, the light began to push back the darkness and the shadow recoiled. Mary focused on the love and hope she carried within her, channeling it through the amulets. The light grew stronger, driving the shadow back and ultimately banishing it from Dreamworld. Section 8. Triumph with Hope and Love. As the shadow was vanquished, light and warmth flooded the lair. The darkness that had once threatened Dreamworld was no more. Mary and the dreamers stood victorious, their hearts filled with joy and relief. The power of hope and love had triumphed over fear and despair. The dreamers thanked Mary for her bravery and selflessness. They knew that without her, Dreamworld would have fallen into darkness. Mary, in turn, felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She had discovered a strength within herself that she never knew existed. The landscape of Dreamworld began to heal. The skies brightened, and the flora and fauna flourished once more. The balance and harmony of dreams were restored, and the realm was safe. Mary felt a sense of pride in knowing that she had played a crucial role in this transformation. With the shadow defeated, the dreamers reclaimed their roles as guardians of Dreamworld. They vowed to protect the realm and ensure that it remained a place of wonder and beauty. Mary knew that her journey had come to an end, but her heart would always be connected to this magical world. Section 9. Celebration in Dreamworld. The dreamers organized a grand celebration in honor of Mary's victory. The entire realm came alive with festivity as creatures of all kinds gathered to celebrate their savior. The skies were filled with fireworks of light and colour, and the air resonated with music and laughter. Mary was given a hero's welcome. The dreamers presented her with a crown made of starlight and a cloak woven from the colours of the rainbow. It was a moment of immense joy and pride for Mary as she stood among her new friends, basking in the glory of their shared triumph. The celebration lasted for days, with feasts and dances that seemed to go on forever. Mary felt a deep sense of belonging in Dreamworld. She had come to cherish this magical realm and the friends she had made along the way. It was a journey she would never forget. As the festivities drew to a close, Lumina, the leader of the Dreamers, approached Mary. Lumina expressed gratitude and admiration for Mary's courage. She was known across Dreamworld not just as a hero, but as a beacon of hope and love. Mary's heart swelled with pride and happiness. Section 10. Mary's promise to return. As the time came for Mary to return to her world, she felt a pang of sadness. She had grown fond of Dreamworld and the adventures she had experienced, but she knew that she would always carry a part of this magical realm in her heart. She promised the Dreamers that she would return whenever they needed her. The Dreamers assured Mary that the portal would always be open for her. They gave her a small enchanted amulet as a token of their gratitude. This amulet would allow her to visit Dreamworld whenever she wished. Mary smiled, feeling a deep sense of connection to this beautiful realm. With a final hug and heartfelt goodbyes, Mary stepped back through the portal. She found herself in her garden, the moonlight still shining brightly. But something had changed within her. She felt stronger, braver, and more inspired than ever before. Mary's journey into Dreamworld had taught her the power of hope and love. She knew that she would always cherish the memories of her magical adventure, and she made a promise to herself and the Dreamers that she would always return to Dreamworld, a place where dreams came true.